Hey, what's up, guys? NullRage here, and today we're taking a look at the newest team up to come out to Marvel Heroes, I believe. And I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think he may be the last one in the team up advance pack that we bought so long ago, or at least close to the last one in there. I think he's the extra one, right? That we got. Anyway, let's have a look at Archangel here. Let's go ahead and summon him out and see what he's made of. Already I like him.
In true utopia.
It looks like, just right off the bat, he may be very similar to Angel, in fact. He may just be a different skin for Angel. Let's have a look here. His basic attack, Bird of Prey, and I think he's going to be another one that is completely immune to damage, just like Angel was before. He is always in the air and therefore unattackable by enemies. But I like his Bird of Prey here thing, and that is the same basic attack that Angel has. So we'll look at Fallen Angel. Alright, so he's just going to smash into the ground. Alright. And that is, again, a very similar skill to Angel. We've got Razor Feathers, dealing physical damage twice per second. Let's have a look. I don't think Angel has that skill, so that might be new. Alright, next we've got a Wing Shards. We're going to do physical damage, 9 projectiles fired. Yeah, that's very similar to Angel's Gust attack, however, it fires a bunch of projectiles out. And they all go out in a fan, so that is a brand new skill. Well, it's a skill that Angel doesn't have, so that's cool. Then we've got Touch of Death, which probably causes those Wing Shards to do a dot. Let's have a look. Yep, yeah, anything hit by those Wing Shards, if you take Touch of Death, will take damage over time. Pretty cool. Some nice AoE damage over time going on. And it looks like the cooldown, yeah, the cooldown is just long enough, or just short enough, or something like that, to sort of come back up. Yeah, 5-second cooldown, 5-second duration on that dot timer. So he'll keep dots up on everything in front of him pretty much all the time. Of course, he is moving all over the place, so things in front of him are a little bit unpredictable, deciding what that is. Alright. Moving on, we've got Celestial Technology, which is going to... Let's see. For a time, Archangel's techno-organic feathers are laced with toxins, dealing more damage, impairing enemies. So he applies a 10-second buff. It's got a 20-second cooldown. And he applies a 10-second buff of 12% damage. So he just boosts his own damage there. It almost seems like his attack speed increased, but I don't think so. He also slows enemies when he attacks them, when he has this buff up. It's of course got a 50% uptime, due to the fact that it has a 20-second cooldown and a 10-second duration. So it's going to be up rather frequently. Can be pretty nice. Alright, moving on, we've got the Seraphim Blood as well. Now, it's going to regen for him. Causes Archangel to heal you for the duration of Celestial Technology. I see. So anytime he applies that buff to himself, you heal over time. Very cool. You can see the red aura coming off of your character here. Oh, it went away. See if he uses it again. Should be right about now. There we go, Celestial Technology, and now you can see the red healing beams coming off of my character. Pretty cool. Finally, we've got the Celestial Infusion, which is an away power for that. We'll have a look at that in a minute. But before we do, we want to look at Rain of Death. Physical damage 4 times per second. It's got a channel time of 5 seconds and a cooldown of 30. So look. So it looks like a very small area of effect here, where he just flies around in a circle and bombards a rather small area of effect. So it's more focused damage. Could be good for boss, taking out bosses or elite enemies that are in a small group or something like that, which is good because his Wing Shards has some nice AoE damage output. It'll be nice to have this focused Rain of Death. going on in addition to all of the AoE that he's doing with Razor Feathers and Wing Shards. Pretty cool. Alright. Now let's go ahead and look at the passive mode for him. Let's go ahead and send him off. Alright, so first up we've got how many passives? Quite a few here. Then we've got this Celestial Infusion too. Alright, so we've got Death's Embrace, which is going to do damage based on Razor Feathers. We've got Angel Dive, which is going to do damage based on Fallen Angel. Let's go ahead and max these out so we get the best chance to activate these. And it looks like they are on hit effects. Alright, and then we've got this one, which is activation chance, again on hit. Very cool. Which is going to buff your damage by 5% and also cause all of your attacks to slow when they hit. I believe the effects from Seraphim Blood will also apply. I don't know, we'll see. And so that's a pretty nice amount of base damage increase, and the slow also increases with points put into this power specifically. So it looks like everything that's good about this skill scales off the points in this skill. You don't have to put points into Celestial Technology or Seraphim Blood, but again, we'll see if it applies Seraphim Blood, where you might want to max that out for some extra regen. Let's have a look. It ever procs. Alright, there's Razor Feathers. And there's the Angel Dive. Okay, so they can proc at the exact same time. That's a little bit of temporal manipulation going on there. We got two Archangels coming out from the same character's procs. That's okay though, because there's all kinds of Wolverines running around all over the place, right? Alright, there's the effect that increased the Celestial Infusion. I do not seem to have Seraphim Blood on me though, so I'm not sure if that does apply Seraphim Blood. Now I've got my own basic region, so I can't. Oh, I don't actually have a point in that basic region. There we go. There we go. This is so we've got 120 is my character's natural region from something. And there's Seraphim Blood, and it does not seem to have increased. So that pretty much confirms it, that as far as I can tell, Celestial Infusion, the away mode for Celestial Technology, does not proc Seraphim Blood, and therefore you do not, you don't get that healing effect when you get that boosted damage. So that kind of sucks, in my opinion, but it's still a pretty nice damage boost, and it causes all of your attacks to slow, which again can be very nice if coupled with the Loki synergy. I believe it is. Is it Loki? I think it's a Loki and Iceman. Increased damage versus slowed characters. No, Loki is, yeah, damage to slowed characters, 5%, so that's pretty nice. And then Iceman, somewhere in here, also increases your damage versus slowed targets. So if you're using those two synergies, that's 10% extra damage on top of the damage boost that you get from Celestial Infusion itself, which is 10%. So pretty nice little way to boost your damage using the passive mode of Archangel there. Alright guys, that was Archangel, a new team up coming to Marvel Heroes. I'll be going over a lot more Marvel Heroes content, and I hope you guys enjoy. Until then, take it easy. Have a good one. Peace.